Well, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in WWE.
You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine certainly makes everything about her. But I don't care what kind of a miraculous recovery she may have had. Justine should have let me have my moment.
Right? How can these WWE legends expect WWE to grow and move forward if they stay stuck in the past? I'm not the only one in the locker room who feels this way. If you need help with your aunt, you've got backup. I mean, these legends think they're hot, but put them up against a faction of the top and upcoming current superstars and we shut them up real fast. We need to force them to embrace the future.
Embrace the future. Huh. You might have something there.
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short.
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you decided not to use the chair in your main event match with Ava, did you think you could get ahead by following the rules? Cute. That's not how it works. I would never have made that mistake. Because I've always known exactly what I want. What I needed to do. In a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to push you, but you wouldn't even take advice from me, a WWE legend. Decided to stay loyal and help your leech of a friend Ava instead. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
Shut up, Justine.
What did you say to me?
Shut up! It's always the same with you. I had it so hard. It was so difficult. Boo-hoo. I'm not here to revisit what happened 20 years ago. This is the problem with all you legends. So proud to rest on your laurels. You spend so much time bringing up your grievances, and you never think to put any of that energy into bringing up the superstars of tomorrow. Hell, maybe even making it better for them. You've told me how it felt to get your matches cut short back in 2003. Move on! Imagine what it feels like now to get your matches cut whenever some old legend shows up and wants to reminisce about the past. A past that I'm sure is better in memory than it was in reality. You got your win at Elimination Chamber, relying on the element of surprise. Hooray! Congrats! So proud. You want to really settle this? Face me for real. You and me for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. When the dust is settled, we'll see who has the title and who the WWE Universe really respects. Some has-been who can't move on, or the real future of WWE.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I've got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all. And I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I agree, Corey, and she didn't just pick a fight with Justine. Intentionally or not, she picked a fight with all the WWE legends.
If that's the case, at least the WWE Universe gets to see that fight here today in the present.
Oh, calm down, Saxton.
What? I'm excited.
It's about time someone called out a WWE legend like that.
Didn't really think it would be you standing up to your aunt, though.
I meant what I said out there.
And I meant what I said earlier. Liv feels the same way about these old-timers still in our spotlight.
The WWE Universe wants to watch us, not them.
Well, then maybe it's time to put our words into action and really give them something to watch. My Aunt Justine had a lot of time to talk last week. Good for her. Now, it's my turn. But I'm not just going to talk. I made no secret last week how I feel about WWE legends. It's time to move on from the past. We're the ones going out in the ring each and every week, putting it all on the line in each and every match. Whether it's at a premium live event, on SmackDown, or a house show. We're the ones doing the work. And we think it's only fair that it should be our faces up there, not theirs.
What are they going to do?
She's holding the can of spray paint. What do you think, Saxton?
They're defacing WWE property.
And sending a message to the WWE legends.
It's controversial, but effective.
I guess.
Molly, Holly, and Lita are here on SmackDown.
They're here, and I don't think they took that message too kindly.
Liv Morgan into the side of the truck.
And Lita with the twist of fate onto the concrete.
Pretty big talk when it comes to the legends on this truck, but you've got no chance when it comes to taking on the real thing.
Straight to her niece's face. Looks like Justine and the other legends had a message of their own tonight.
And a strong one at that. They're not ready to step aside.
The WWE Universe on their feet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Bianca Belair, Danielle, and Liv Morgan.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
Famer and one of the trailblazers in the women's division. And their opponents, first accompanied by Justine from Forest Lake, Minnesota, Molly Holly.
A multiple-time women's champion and also held the hardcore title.
This is going to be good. Molly Holly about to beat some sense into the women's division. Here comes the Queen of Extreme.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
A true, fearless daredevil, the Hall of Famer herself, Lita.
Haley, a couple of women have held the original women's championship more than Lita. And Lita can still compete at a level to overtake them, I guarantee you.
Without question, as much as Lita has accomplished in our industry, she has not missed a beat.
After a vicious backstage attack earlier tonight, two of today's brightest young stars are taking on megawatt legends Lita and Molly Holly.
What a matchup, and what a responsibility to represent their respective generations.
Any one of these women could be the difference tonight, including the ones on the outside of the ring.
Boom! There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Big back body drop.
Powerful contact by Liv Morgan. She's feeling the hurt here. She flips it back on her.
Series of reversals.
A sit-out mat slam.
Down low with the drop kick. Stop. Liv Morgan gaining the upper hand. Yeah, Holly needs to plot a way to get back into this. Ooh, face first.
You can hear that strike from the cheap seats.
Wait, what's Justine doing? She's heading towards Bianca.
Bianca's not waiting to find out. She's putting the WWE legend in her place.
Not if the official has anything to say about it. Bianca's out of here.
Come on, Bianca was just defending herself.
Not so fast. They're both getting ejected.
The referee probably saw what happened, doesn't want the ring to end up spray painted. This match is back on.
Molly Holly is having problems here.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Morgan.
Partner tags in.
Tag made. Quickly slips behind into the German.
Basement drop kick. Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot. Punishing the lower back.
Things taking a turn for her now.
Got off with a big one.
And now she's gained command of this one.
Can Lita withstand this surge?
Turnbuckle's the only thing keeping her upright.
Oh, not a good place to be. Series of kicks in the corner. answers back.
And Holly needed that badly.
That's possibly the trigger for Holly to battle her way back into this.
Holly's hopes are waning here. Yeah, she needs to revise her methods quickly. And that was a well-executed attack. Things not going how she'd like.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Scary pattern starting to form as that upper area takes more damage. Oh, what a forearm. That's gonna hurt. That could be curtains for Molly.
Big elbow drop.
Oh, round and round we go.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Oh, and an elbow. And the brunt of these attacks are focused above the shoulder.
It's a very effective and vulnerable spot to target.
I think they're going to go for it.
Can Morgan clinch this one?
Here are your winners, Danielle and Morgan.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
The following is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Danielle, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair.
Look at this group. Complete domination is their goal, and tonight will be their mission statement.
Justine is back with a vengeance and something to prove.
And the SmackDown Women's Champion, Justine.
The hair might not be as big, but the reputation still is.
We're watching a bona fide legend enter the ring. Pinch me, Corey.
I absolutely will not, Saxton. The next chapter in Justine's history starts now.
3-on-3 matches just don't get much better than this, folks.
This mix of superstars and legends have been mixing it up for weeks. And tonight, they'll all get their chance to have the last word.
Whatever happens, it won't be the last word for Justine and her increasingly confident niece. WrestleMania getting closer and closer.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Plenty of hits coming her way now. Lita is really falling behind.
Lita needs to figure things out.
That might be enough to beat the legends.
What is Molly doing? No one's even around her.
It's clear what she's doing. I don't know if you can teach an old dog new tricks, but sometimes you don't need to. The old tricks work just fine.
DDT out of the chair.
Perfectly choreographed deception from the WWE legends, and the referee didn't see any of it.
And it's over. They've still got it.
These three women were never shy about cheating to win, and that's clearly not changed. It certainly paid off here tonight.
I think what you meant to say was smartly using every resource at their disposal to win. Oh, experience pays off. That's what we saw tonight.
If you say so.
Playing fair and trying to just beat them obviously isn't working.
Though I guess starting with that production truck stunt wasn't really fair, if we're being honest.
Whose side are you on?
Sorry.
Listen, at the end of the day, this is my fight. I appreciate everything you've done, but I've got to take on Justine alone.
What do you have in mind?
I've already got my match at WrestleMania, but winning there is not enough at this point. I'm gonna hit Justine where it hurts the most.
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired, when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame, or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. Because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're a
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure. You've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
Here she is, making her WrestleMania debut.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Jefferson City, Missouri, Tanya.
To basically grow up in WWE, then to appear at WrestleMania against your aunt who brought you in? You couldn't write a better story.
This isn't just a match, it's a therapy session with suplexes, submissions, and strikes.
This superstar looks ready to make a statement.
Justine is back on the grandest stage of them all.
And introducing the champion, Justine.
This certainly isn't the first time she's been on the big stage, but for Justine, this WrestleMania will be like no other as she squares off against her own niece.
You might worry that Justine might hold back at some point as maternal or protective instincts or whatever take over, but I'm fairly confident she doesn't have any of those, so this is going to be fun.
A charged atmosphere as we get set for a SmackDown Women's title match. It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more pulse-pounding than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals fighting for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
The stakes couldn't be any higher, Michael. Not just for the two warriors in the ring, but for past and current generations of superstars watching to see who really holds the power in WWE.
You said it, Saxon. The past, present, and future of WWE are all colliding right here on the ultimate stage in sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Right in the face.
My God. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
The champ trying to roll with these hits.
Oh, goodness, what a moonsault.
Justine has the momentum against her here.
I think Justine needs to reformulate a strategy. And then
Zigzag!
yeah, these boots face.
Here comes a big one.
And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. High risk. Feet with an elbow drop. And she has gained the advantage here.
She's doing a good job staying attached to her opponent.
Right to the face.
My God.
Justine got out of dodge.
German suplex. The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
Yeah, she's looking drained, Cole. I don't know how much is even left in her. Knees to the spine, and she slides out the back door.
And she has an answer for Justine. Oh my gosh! Justine is getting dominated.
I think Justine needs to reformulate a strategy.
Oh, that hurt!
Don't do it!
Oh, my God. That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Whip back into the ring. These string of attacks are keeping her off her game.
Yeah, she's having issues fighting back.
From the top. Sleeper slam. Ooh, look at her answering back. Justine has the momentum against her here.
I think Justine needs to reformulate a strategy. In position as the Shining Wizard. Oh, soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Oh my goodness, this may be over quick. She had no choice but to tap out. Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
And then Molly tried to make your victory moment all about her with an impromptu second match.
I wonder why that happened.
Exactly. I wonder too.
Justine, you riled up a whole faction of WWE legends to have an issue with me. I'm surprised Lita didn't attack too.
Sure, but things move pretty fast in WWE. Molly should have gotten over it by then.
Let's just not forget who stirred the pot.
Hey, I was in your corner, wasn't I? And I think you did some stirring of your own. But seeing as I already apologized for the whole betrayal thing, I might as well apologize for Molly too. Mea culpa. Wow. As the Ruthless Digressions audience is well aware, this is a rare occurrence. I'm very rarely in the wrong. Remarkable!
Do you want an award or something?
Actually, I might.
I just figure you need one since I took the SmackDown Women's Championship off your hands.
Walked right into that one, didn't I?
You're welcome.
Moving along from your snark, with WrestleMania in the rear view, who do you see as your toughest competition moving forward?
Well, I was planning on giving Ava a title opportunity, but I think she's got her eyes on the Raw Women's Championship. So as for my biggest competition, I don't know. Could be someone already in the locker room, or someone still making their way to WWE. There are more talented wrestlers getting opportunities to show their skills than ever before.
That's for sure. We've come a hell of a long way.
Still a long way to go, too, but we've got to start somewhere, right? And if I've learned anything from you, it's that you can't keep waiting for the gatekeepers to give you permission. You have to fight for what you want. And I'm looking forward to the fight that the superstars of tomorrow bring. When they're ready, I'll be ready too.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. The SmackDown Women's Champion is issuing an open challenge and is ready to fight absolutely anyone who wants to take the championship off her hands.
Justine, that's not what I said.
It's kind of what you said.
You're totally twisting my words.
I heard what I heard.
I can't defend against everyone.
Seems like what someone who was scared would say.
Ooh, I hope you betray me again, just so I can beat you again.
Name the time and place. One betrayal coming right up.
Here's your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, Danielle